Hi guys. So it's been almost a week since I've been able to be here, and today is the first day that I've got to come back, and oh, my heart feels so happy. I gotta put my glove on, well, my other glove. It is currently, according to the cell phone, it's like 14 degrees out, real feel of 6, so it's a bit chilly, but it's kind of, it feels amazing to be here. Like, look at how pristine this snow is. I can't tell you how much we got here. I'm currently, my uncle a while back had given me snowshoes. I don't know if you guys can see them, but when he had given them to me, I was like, man, I've always wanted to go snowshoeing. I've always wanted to experience this as like one of those final like inner child bucket list sort of a things. So yeah, after it had snowed a whole bunch, it dawned on me like, oh yeah, my uncle gave me some snowshoes. I should dig them out of the basement and try them out. It is freaking amazing having snowshoes to be able to walk around. Like, I loaded up the Envoy we loaded it up last night. Yesterday I had Tracy help me. It's getting kind of deep over here. But so we loaded up the Envoy last night, and I wasn't sure how big of a pain in the ass it was going to be to try to unload it here. So, you guys can see my Bigfoot snowshoe prints. But yeah, it wasn't too bad because the snowshoes, I made one pass to the house first, and then I got the sled out of the SUV, so then I could just start putting stuff on top of the sled, which the snowshoes basically make the perfect width path to be able to pull the sled behind. So it was really neat to made me feel like a pioneer, almost like feeling like I felt kind of like an Alaskan, like how you'll hear different stories and different things of that nature of people that like had to hike in and pack in everything on their back to get to their homestead and stuff. Like, obviously I don't have to build my house, it's already built, but felt kind of like an adventure to be like, all right, I got the snowshoes, I got the sled, got a big old can of diesel so that way I could have the torpedo heater on in the house. Like, I'm like, wow, this is kind of funny. Yeah, it felt amazing. This is just so gorgeous. Like, it's so pristine. The snow is, there's no tracks or anything up in here because of getting the property line fenced off, which obviously it's not the whole property line. It's just, a bit of a perimeter. So that way when we bring all the dogs here, then we don't have to worry about anybody getting out loose. It was exciting though when I first got here because I have yet to see a deer on this property. I've seen them all over the place. There's tons and tons of deer signs here. I have never seen one. Oh, my throat is a little like raspy and dry from it being so cold out. But so when I got here, that was a big drift. When I got here, there was actually a really big doe standing back here and stuff. I just happened to look out the kitchen window and I was like, oh, this feels amazing. It feels absolutely breathtaking to just to be home. My heart feels so happy. But I wanted to come out here this way to see how much tracks there are, because I could tell from the house that there was quite a lot of deer tracks and stuff. But I'll show you guys. I don't know how well you guys can see. You're gonna have to just pretend you can see everything amazingly. But so over in that area over there, don't know if you guys can tell or not, there is tons and tons of disturbance in the soil. I'll see if I can move this piece of fence. It's so hard to navigate with the snowshoes on to do different delicate stuff. I gotta set you guys down. Hold on. Let's hook you on the fence for a second. Well, that went really well. Clearly, professional filmer here. But so, yeah, I gotta get some of the snow off. Hold on. Alright, so I got a good portion of the snow off so I can actually see a little bit as to what you guys will be seeing. Dang glove. Come on, can't get frostbite out here. But so, yeah, this is just, it's wild seeing all these tracks. It's like everywhere. I kind of wanted to see what she was actually eating. Could have actually been a buck and stuff, because I don't know exactly what time of year they shed their antlers here in Ohio, but she was huge. But look at all this. Like, this is just amazing. They must have been bedding down over here and digging up and eating some of the grass that's still here. This is just, oh, I miss this place so badly. Like, it's been hard on me, honestly, being at the old house for so much time and being essentially stuck there and trapped there. We only have one 4-wheel drive vehicle, so since we live rurally and we're moving to another place that's even more rurally, that's on the agenda once we move, is for Tracy to get a 4-wheel drive vehicle. So then that way, next time there's a big snowstorm or anything of the sort like that, one of us isn't stuck at home the entire time. Even though I am a really big homebody, that's not home. Like, it was almost like I was staying the night at a friend's house, and I hate sleepovers. Like, I've been like, oh God, I just want to go back home. But, God, this feels amazing. Just to be able to just take it all in and absorb all of the silence, all of the peace and the tranquility. You guys would get to absorb it all too if I wasn't talking. So we'll just pause for a moment. Just not hearing anything, not hearing a train, not hearing noises from town, not hearing cars go by. Just, oh, I needed this. I didn't realize like how far out of alignment the old house was until after we found this place, and I was like, oh God, this feels like home. And then having to forcibly walking around with snowshoes on is almost like walking with skis on, except for, obviously you're not doing much gliding, so it is kind of nice that I have experience from when I was a kid of going skiing and snowboarding and all of that stuff. Wintertime is my favorite season, despite my body not handling the cold very well. I love it. I love to be able to just breathe in the cold air. It just does something to me. But so I would actually cut this off here because it's kind of treacherous to try to walk and talk with how cold it is. I'm going to probably start coughing pretty good here soon, just because there's like some soreness and some tightness in my chest from all of the cold. But man, it feels good to be home. I don't know when we're going to be able to move in here. I have no idea, but I really hope it's soon. I really hope that we're able to get, the plumbing stuff done and different things done, and we don't have such extreme cold temperatures, because in a previous video I told you guys that what we ended up doing for this cold snap and snowstorm, because we knew there was no way we were going to be able to make it down here, we removed everything from the house that couldn't handle getting frozen. So like all of the paint, all of the caulk, spray foam insulation, we didn't have a lot of stuff here that couldn't handle freezing, because we've just been slowly moving stuff. But oh, it feels good. It feels so good being here. Like, oh, it's like getting a hug. Like, coming here just feels like getting this big old energetic hug. Like, when I walked in the house, it just felt like every stress, every burden just like was left outside, just that I could just come in and just finally home. Just feels amazing. Absolutely amazing. So anyways, I'm gonna actually work on hiking back around to get back in the house and stuff, so that way I can basically warm my lungs. So anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good one, guys.